Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ty. Hey, so check it out. It's like check the time for y'all real quick. It's like 12:55, yo. 12:55 my time, Pacific Standard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just kicking it, chilling on the couch, sparking this bleeze. And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of you guys been asking me what books. Okay, what are some great forex books? So my top 5 recommended foreign exchange books. All right, you want to stay tuned to the end of this video, because look, literally, I feel like these books are going to change your life the same way that they changed mine. All right, so the first book is Naked Forex. All right, so that is by Walter Peters. So in Naked Forex, you're gonna have like high probability setups. He's gonna teach you about high probability setups, price action. So I mean, what if you don't know what price action is? Well, what's cool about price action is just being able to simply read a graph, okay? Simply being able to read the price that's presented in front of you. It's the action of the price. It says it in the name. What is price action? Price action. All right, so inside of Naked Forex by Walter Peters, he goes over a lot of different, high probability setups, high probability type of things that really will just help you literally understand price action, how to use it, and overall how to apply it to your trading strategy, how to apply it to your trading plan. All right, so the next thing that he talks about also, like I was telling you guys, is like breakout trading as well. So he goes over a lot of breakout trading, how to enter, how to exit, not so much so on financial management. All right, it just really tried to get you to understand the foreign exchange game, okay, and how it works. You know what I mean? So that's Naked Forex, stripping Forex to its nothingness, to the bare nakedness of the game. So the next book that I want to talk about is Candlestick Bible. Now, what's crazy is I was never really able to pronounce bro's name. It's Munehisa Homma. All right, now what's cool about the Candlestick Bible is basically, if you've seen that video on my page, Understanding Japanese Candlesticks, all right, what's cool about this actual book is that book is like the book of the video. So if there was a book version of that video, then that would be the book version of that video. It goes over every single candlestick that you can think of, the size and shapes of the candlesticks, dojis, what dojis are, why the dojis are actually existing. I mean, literally it will tell you everything you need to know about candlestick and candlestick patterns, broken all down into a science. It's crazy because he's said to be one of the greatest traders of all times. All right, that's what he said. But look, the Candlestick Bible, so that's number 2 on the list. Like I said, this list has no real like particular order. All right, what? Good. If it was a ranking, I would probably put the last book first before getting into this whole forex thing. And you like, yo, what's the last book? And I'm not even there. We're not even there yet. That's number 5. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into number 3, which is Trading in the Zone. All right, Trading in the Zone. And on the side, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have the book right there for y'all and shit. But Trading in the Zone by shit, it's a motherfucking loud too. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. All right. Now, Trading in the Zone really goes into like market psychology. All right, so really, it's like he's gonna really go into the mental psychology of entering and exiting your trades, managing your financial risks. Okay, really go big into managing your financial risks, market psychology, winning trades. Okay, and then he's gonna talk a lot about, like, see, a lot of people come in the game, right? You guys win a few trades and then you get overconfident and you think, oh shit, I'm just gonna knock everything down. Like, I'm MJ now, I can knock the whole shit down. Like, bro, you come in the game. Look, that's how the game is designed, right? Let all the newbies come in, make a little bit of money, and then you become a donation button for the foreign exchange brokers. You know what I mean? You just constantly donating your funds right to the foreign exchange brokers. All right? So you do not become a donation button. You might want to pick up, I mean, if not all 3 of these books, you literally could put these on as an audio book. You know what I'm saying? Because I know something about people. People be lazy as hell. You don't like to read. You don't like to do no damn work. That's why they got audiobooks and videos. watch the video, do exactly as the video says. The video says stroke the shit with a red marker, then you better stroke it with the red marker. Do exactly what the video says. It says put 3/4 teaspoons of salt inside of the wound, or whatever you need to do. Put 3/4 teaspoons of salt inside of that joint, just like that. All right. Also, more into trading in the zone. Like I said, this book is more so unlike market psychology in that. So when you look up the history of Mark Douglas, you see that he was like a consultant and some stuff like that, right? So what's really, really cool is it's like really, really repetitive. A lot of his stuff is really repetitive. I'm gonna be honest. It, in a sense, reminds me of that one book by Grant Cardone, the 10X Rule. All right, so it reminds me of the 10X Rule. And I'm like, yo, when I read this, it really just kind of gets me pumped up, back to trading in that zone. Or even when I listen to it as an audio book, just as like mental development, just to, even when sometimes when I get overconfident, everybody's gonna get overconfident, but I mean, you do something so long for so time. I mean, you do something so long for a long amount of time the right way, then literally you start getting good at doing the same thing that you've been doing, especially if it's repetitive, you know what I mean? So that could either be winning or losing, Losing is like a habit too. I ain't even gonna cap. Losing is a habit too. So, I mean, when you start looking at habits, you really gotta look at wins and losses as habits. The more you win, you have a winning habit. It's habitual. The more you lose, you got a losing habit. Do more to get more of that. Do more to develop your winning habit than what you do to develop your losing habit. You know what I mean? Let's get it like that. Get it! So then we have number 4, which is, like I said, you keep seeing me look forward because I'm looking forward at this little whiteboard right here. So number 4, I got Market Wizards. All right, now that's by Jack D. Schwager. Okay, so Market Wizards literally just deals with like shit. It's in a sense, it's psychology, but it's like interviews of top traders. Okay, so I really feel like what you could pick up from not listening, but reading about somebody who's interviewed some of these top foreign exchange traders, top, investors and stuff in the field, is you're literally jumping into the minds of the top foreign exchange traders and currency traders, or the top investors in that field. To be able to jump into the mindset, you'll literally be able to understand how people think. Okay, like a lot of this game is really just like, it's a mental thing. So if you could create a mental system, all right, to come to the market and do the same thing every single day, you know what I mean? Like wake up and literally become a robot, just like you wake up and become a robot every single day, even when it's like just waking up and going to work. You know what I mean? Just waking up and becoming that robot every single day, taking the same action over and over and over. You're like, how do I stay consistent? You show up and you take the same shot every single day. That's how you stay consistent. You feel me? Literally, you'll become a market wizard by studying market wizards. So this is a book about studying market wizards. People who've accomplished something grandiose, massive, big. And what you go do is you go learn from those stories. All right? Like I feel like it's much easier to learn from people's experiences than it is, to just shit. I would say read about it in a book, you know what I mean? But it's funny because it's like I'm telling you go read the book, but it's a book about a guy who interviewed all these different type of people. So it's in a sense like you get to read all the interviews, you know what I mean? So let's get it like that. And then number five, like I was telling you guys, number 5 should actually be number 1. You probably like, yo, why should number 5 be number 1? But I'm gonna tell you why number 5 should actually have been number 1. All right, so there's this famous investor out there, all right? You're like, yo, who's the famous investor? Don't tell me it's that one guy you about to say. You already know, Warren Buffett. All right, so you're probably wondering like, yo, well, who the fuck was Warren Buffett's mentor? And what's crazy is like, I had the same question, you know what I'm saying? I was like, look, if this guy was able to get this good, I need to know who trained him. Take me to the mentor. So I did my research like any good person who would do research would do. You start doing research on your person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So It's this book called The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. All right, now just a little bit. I'm not going to take too much of a history of Graham, but he went to Columbia University. All right, Buffett, as you know, graduated from Columbia University as well. All right, but see, what was cool about The Intelligent Investor was, I think the story went like this: like Warren Buffett had read the book, and then he went and seeked out, you know, a mentorship from Benjamin Graham. So he went and found a way to get inside of his class or something like that. And then he had his book, and then he kind of told him like, hey, I'm reading your book right now. And I mean, they were able to form a bond, because I'm, in a sense, I'm thinking like, shit, if somebody walked up to you, you know, as a fan or something, like, oh man, I like a piece of your work, and they start talking with you about it, and then they're giving you pieces out of your work, like, yeah, well, on page 653, you're like, oh shit, well, you know, so maybe that connection was there with them, and I mean, it was able to take, you know, Buffett to that next level, to truly spark, you know what I'm saying, truly spark that idea to take him to the next level. But look, so in The Intelligent Investor, it just literally it's teaching you how to become an intelligent investor. By paying attention to the long term, by, you know, see, a lot of people don't want the consistency. You guys want to make $1 trillion tomorrow and be rich tomorrow. You think that's how the shit works, yeah? Yeah, sir. But check it. So it's all about, like, you know, steady returns. You want to have like a consistent gain. Like that's really how you increase your financial gains. Like you have to have that consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have that consistency in returns, or the consistency is not as consistent, like, you're always gonna have fluctuations. Yeah, you're gonna always have fluctuations, because I mean, you know, nothing is set in stone unless you have like a set rate or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But look, you're always looking for like safe. I mean, and I'm using safe loosely, all right, because I know you guys trade forex and shit. You feel me? So you're looking for safe in the book, okay? In the book, it says to, you know, look for something that's bringing you safe, steady returns. All right. Also telling you, like I said, pay attention to long-term evolution. Okay. Just, you know, the long-term evolution of the company or the product, or, you know, whatever idea that you're invested in. Just, you know, always be thinking long-term. Okay, will this be around in 5 to 10 years? I might be able to make money in one. Okay. So do I just make money in one and then go look for a longer term company, or do I go really work with something that I feel is really going to be established for the next 20 to 50 plus years? And then how does that outlook look? You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what it is too. And then it's always just like, you know, staying on that plan and just like sticking to your formula. You got to work in formula. You come to the market every single day. Stay to that plan, work your plan, work your formula every single day. I promise you, you know, if you just work your plan your work, and work your plan, you get to the next level. Like, it's simple. Some people say that, you know, investing has like a sweet science to it, and in a sense, like, shit, I feel like it has a sweet science to it as well. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like, shit, the formula is figure out what works for you, or go figure out what worked for someone else. And I mean, I'm not saying use the same thing, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean? Like, got a lot of wheel inventors out there, you know, and hey, like, shout out to you guys. But I'm saying, like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, reinvent the wheel. Like, the formula is there. You just, you know, shit, keep using it, keep using it, keep using it. Then a lot of y'all, let me tell you, like, yeah, niggas get to see it, the formula one time. Use that shit one time. Shit, now you gotta be the formula salesman. It's like, you didn't even use it yet though. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta, don't you go, you gotta make the bread first. You know what I mean? Like, that's why a lot of shit don't make sense to me. Like, you make the bread first, and then you sell that shit. Then you sell your mix. But I don't know. A lot of people got the game backwards. You know what I mean? Like, they sell their mix first. Shit, maybe it's just niggas is mix sellers. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what it is. But on that note, in that accord, we just go, you know what I'm saying, vibe out to that, let that shit rock. In the comment section, if you guys are still here, just go ahead and just, you know, smash that like button. You like, damn, Ty, you be hella chill like this. This the vibes that we be on. You know, like, I feel like everything should just be like being able to be like a combo, you know what I mean? So those are the top 5 books. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and give you those top 5 books one more time. So you got, boom, number 1, Naked Forex. All right, so that's like high probability setups, all right, support, resistance, etc., etc. Go read the book. All right, number 2, the Candlestick Bible. Like I told you, man, that's gonna give you literally the ABCs. Like if there was a hooked on phonics for candlesticks, nigga, that would be the Candlestick Bible. Okay, easy, huh? Now, number 3, all right, Trading in the Zone, all right, by Mark Douglas. And you probably like, why didn't you say the Munehisa Homma guy's name? Probably because I ain't pronounced it right. That's why. You feel me? And that, like, number 3, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Like I said, it's gonna be about, you know, just market psychology. You know, really getting on your winning trades. It's like a Grant Cardone book. You know what I'm saying? It's literally your trading psychology. It's just getting your mind right. You know what I mean? And then you got number 4, Market Wizards, and that's gonna be your interviews with your number 1, not number 1. That's gonna be your interviews with your top you know, investors in the world. It's a lot to look forward to in these books. You guys go enjoy those, go read them, go get your mind right, you know what I'm saying, so you get to that next level. And then you got number 5, all right, that's The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. That's actually Warren Buffett's mentor. So shit, you should be reading number 5, number 1, and then go read all the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Just get your mind right. But like I said, there's no particular order. It's no particular order. So, I mean, do as you choose. But those are my, and once again, my. So I know, and look, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. It's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So these are my top 5 foreign exchange books that I feel like everybody should go check out. I feel like not only, you know, will these books get your mind right, but shit, if you wanted a place to go. If you wanted a place to go, look, where do I start? You know, if everybody's asking, where do I start? Well, I feel like you can start right here. It's a great list. You can start right here to get your feet wet and shit, and go grab your account. You know, you can come in with your little baby account. Everybody want to, go to demo first, and yeah, you could go play demo first, but shit, that's like playing demo in the arcade, man. You need to hop in, you know, put some quarters in the game. Other than that, you just smashing the buttons and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you can put some quarters in the game, you can get in the real game, and you can play. But hey, it's your boy Ty, and I'm out this bitch.